Hello and welcome to this quick YouTube tutorial where I'm going to show you how to bake in some static lighting using emissive materials. For this video I'm going to be making use of this small little bathroom area, and I'm going to hang a mirror light above this mirror, and that is going to be my emissive. So the first thing I need to do is make a material that is going to have some strong emissive. So if I just open that up, I'm going to make a vector parameter that's going to be our color, and that will just be our color emissive. Probably spelling emissive wrong, but that doesn't matter too much. So alpha up, red, green, and then it's going to be close to white but with hints of yellow. So just do that. Plug that into the base color of the material, and then I'm just going to add a scalar parameter. That's going to be our multiplier. With a default value of, we're going to put 10, and then we're going to run a multiplication on the color and the multiplier, and then that is going to get plugged into the emissive to quickly make the emissive material. You can see that the object is kind of glowing a little bit. I might bump that up a bit more actually. Let's see how bright 50 goes. 50 looks quite good. I want this to be a really bright material so that it shows up really well. I'm just going to create an actor, and this is going to be my wall mirror. Mirror light. PP. The idea is that it's just going to be like kind of like a shaving light. So I only need a cube really. I'm going to just change the scale in the X direction, maybe triple that. I'll make sure that's unlocked. Set those back down to 1. Like so. And then I can set this to our emissive. The new material that I just made. There we go. Compile and save that. If I drag this above the mirror, you can see it's way too big at the moment. So I will relock that, and then I'll put this down to about a quarter of the size. Probably make that the default while I'm there. There, that's about the right size if it's just a little bit offset. So you can see now that I've got the material, but it's not actually casting any light on the surrounding walls, and I don't have any other light source in this bathroom. I used to have a light from the ceiling, which is why it's partially lit, but I no longer have that. If I was to bake the light now, you would see that the lighting just completely disappears. So you can see now that the light is baked that I can see my emissive light, but it's not actually lighting any of the surroundings. It's actually quite a quick fix to change this, so we'll go back into our wall light. You need to click on the object that you have with your material. You want to make it static to begin with, because it's going to be about emitting static light, and this will not work for casting shadows on movable objects. It will cast shadows on objects that aren't dynamic, that are also included into the bake. And what you want to do is you want to come down to your lighting settings. You want to drop down the light mask settings, and you want to tick use emissive for static lighting. If we just tick that, and then you get a few different parameters here. So there's the emissive boost that you can bump up or down. I'll maybe put that to about 3. And that is pretty much all you need to include. So if I compile and save that now, go back to my scene, you can see that it's telling me my lighting needs to be rebuilt, which is a good sign. Build lighting only. Okay, and now you can see that the bathroom is lit, and it is lit using this emissive light. You can tell by the shadow placement, there's some weird artifacting. That's because my build light set quality is just on medium rather than production. But you can see that it is actually all coming from that singular static light. Even to the point where it hits this wall coming out of the main bathroom door. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. The main thing to take away is make sure it's static. Make sure you tick this use emissive for static lighting, and then the emissive boost controls how much it reflects off objects. So tweak this up and down based on what is good for you. Right, thanks very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Drop a comment below if you want any more tutorials, and I hope to see you again. Bye for now.